Hey guys, once again we got another deck profile, and this is DDDs by Akaba Reiji, also known as You look like Akaba Reiji, mate.
I don't.
With a red scarf. Okay. So, what's the deck all about? It's just combos, right?
Combo into fusion monsters, make more fusion monsters, and basically make it hard for your opponent to know what to hit. And if they use their resources, you can just go back again.
Yeah.
And just make field presence and then big monsters, basically. And that's it.
It's got pendulums and fusions and XCs and...
You don't really scale at all, but yeah, you have pendulum monsters, which
all
will
those,
help out with that.
all those fun. So let's get right into it. If you want to, let's go.
So you start off with 3 Swell Slime.
Triple.
It has 2 effects. You can use each of them once per turn.
Yep.
You can reveal this in your hand, and then send this and another DD monster to the grave, and then fusion summon something with the correct attribute. So it's normally, or the correct combo. So it's Oracle Dark normally.
Yeah.
And you can also banish it from the grave and then special a card from your hand. So that normally combos with Ragnarok, which I'll get into later. And it's just like the main card, the main searched card, because as long as you have a DD.
Find it hard to believe that level 1 eyeball
a level 2,
is level 2 eyeball is most important card.
It just is.
It's weird, but yeah.
You can usually combo it.
Yeah, with this guy.
Necro Slime. And you can search them both out with a trap card in the deck at one time. And this is the same as Swell Slime, except...
But only from the grave, right?
Only from the grave. So you banish this and another DD monster,
yes,
and then fusion summon again. So basically if they hit the first one, you can just do it again.
So you make 2 Juans.
But it doesn't have the banish and special, it doesn't have that, it's just a fusion.
So it's not as good as Swell Slime, is it?
No, but it's good for foolish.
It's still useful for...
Yeah, you can also use it with in hand with Swamp King as well if you have nothing else.
Oh yes, yeah.
Ragnarok, it's the main effect monster, I guess, like the biggest one, and your boss monster in the main deck.
Yep.
And its pendulum effect is if it's in the scale, you can, and you special summon a monster, you can special summon another DD from your grave once per turn, and then pay 1,000 for it.
Yeah.
Or take 1,000, you don't pay it. And then its monster effect is when it's normal summon or special summon, you can special summon another DD monster from the grave, the same as its other one, but you don't pay it. And you can also tribute a DD and then banish a monster on the field or a card.
Banish, that's useful. Seems
very useful, yeah.
Banish monsters.
So you can combo this by like, if you use Swamp King and then you just send it to the grave and then spec this with Swell Slime and then you can get it back and Kepler is your searcher. It's basically its pendulum effect is it decreases by 2 every standby phase, and then anything higher than its level or its scale gets destroyed. And when it's normal summon or special summoned, you can add a contract from your deck to hand, or you can return a DD monster on the field.
Okay, 1 DD control. Okay.
Yeah, and then return it to hand. But I usually use it to search contracts that I don't have in the start. Leonidas.
Triple.
Pendulum effect, if you take damage and it's in your pendulum scale, you can destroy it and then you heal any damage, so it basically gains Twilight's effect for the rest of the turn.
And the monster effects. Something's happened.
And if you take damage during a turn, it's monster effect, and it's in your hand, you can special it, and then you heal
the damage.
You heal the initial damage, and then you take no further effect damage for the rest of the turn.
Yeah. So if you got 2 contracts, you take 1k,
and then you gain it.
And you chain them, and then you gain 1k,
and you take no damage from the other.
Oh, you don't take damage. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't stack. So you take 1k, gain it, and then you take no other contract.
That's how it works. All right.
And it's just a really good boss monster. It's level 7 as well, so it matches with Dark if you want to X.
Yeah, you can XYZ.
Yeah.
With rank 7. 2 performance.
This is good for making Caesar, or if you have another Oracle, target something else and then make that level 7.
You can make Kali Yugioh with this as well, can't you?
Yeah.
Just make it level 8, make something level 8.
You can't, make something. It can basically target another DD except itself, or Baphomet, when it's normal summoned, and change its level from anything. So it's really good for your axes, and it makes it consistent and not awkward.
Yeah. Rank 4, rank 8, rank 7.
Yeah.
Very flexible.
Galileo, the least useful, but it does help sometimes. You can discard it to bounce a DD or a dark contract, I believe. So it's good for saving you if you're about to die or something.
But the main reason you use it is because of the scale, right?
I rarely actually scale with this.
Oh really? Okay.
It's because I rarely draw it. Like getting the scale is really awkward.
Okay.
Because one of the scales has to be normal summon to search the other one, so it's just counterproductive.
Okay.
But I usually use this to, in a clutch play, it's a substitute for Leonidas, so you can bounce Leonidas back and then not take the damage again.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Or I just use it with Swell Slime or something like that.
It's fused with it as well.
It's still a good card, and it's the opposite opposite of
Galilei. Oh, that's Galilei and the other one's Kepler. Yeah. I keep swapping them around for some.
So this increases by 2 as a pendulum scale, and then it pops anything lower than it.
That goes up and that one goes. The other one goes down. So you
don't want to keep them on board long enough. So one
takes too long.
Wavering Eyes is good. I guess. Your main contract, it allows you to add a DD once per turn from deck to hand, and then you take 1,000 during the standby phase, which is not really that important. So yeah, it's your main searcher. If you open with this, you can get any consistency. The deck is kind of like Necros, where you can just search anything.
Yeah.
Most of your cards are pretty good. Swamp King. This allows you to fusion once per turn from your hand or field and send them to grave, and especially someone who wants to play a fusion deck. So it's generic, so you can use it in fluffles and stuff. But its DD effect is.
We can only make fiend fusions. Yes.
But you see it like fluffles. If you're fusing for a DD monster, you can banish them from your grave as well. Any DD monster.
Miracle fusion for DDD.
Yeah.
That's the only fusion you run though, like DDDs, right?
Yeah, that's the only fusion, except from the slimes.
Alright, yeah.
That's it. You don't run like Poly.
This is your second main fusion.
Yeah, this is so good because I run like banishing cards is actually good for me as well.
Yes.
And it's good for getting stuff in grave for rag players as well.
Yeah.
So it's just the second best.
Yeah.
The one-ups are a law, just for draw power.
Most of them are dark, I'm guessing.
Yeah, all of them are.
Yeah,
and I normally throw away Galilei with this if I draw it and stuff, or if it's dead. I have 1 for 1.
Uno for uno.
Juan for Juan. It's really good because you can special Kepler with it and then add a contract because it's special summoned.
Yeah, the Kepler guy, he does it on the special as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that's your main target.
So yeah, that works.
Flawless Burial allows you to ditch both slimes. If you open with a rag, you have an Oracle engraved, you can just send Spell Slime, Banish, and Special. Or you can send Necro Slime or anything at all. It's just really
you can fuse from the grave.
Yeah, you can fuse from grave basically. And Geki is the last spell card.
It's a good card.
You don't want to pop your own monsters, but it's super good.
Okay.
For the traps,
so the spells, now the traps.
Trap contract, 2 errors. This is really good. While you control a DD monster, you can activate it, and on either player's turn, you can negate.
Oh, it's trap stun.
Yeah, it's trap stun. But even if it leaves the field and the effect has been activated successfully, the effect lingers basically.
Oh shit.
And it really helps, especially against trap monster decks. It really fucks them up if you special summon and they go straight back to the back row and just block it up.
I'm guessing this deck puts in a lot of damage on board, so stopping traps is crucial.
Yeah, and you can search this out with Kepler because it's a lot of contract, you know. So,
and it's searchable. Alright.
Which is actually my favourite contract because it.
Oh, you only play one of this one though.
Okay. Yeah, because you can search it and
it's all searchable.
Not as useful.
Okay.
Basically, it allows you to send a DD from your hand to grave.
So it's Raigeki break.
Yeah, right.
Target one final field is right. Yeah.
But its second effect is during your opponent's turn, all your fiends gain 1,000, which has helped me super a lot because I've took like in the football matchup I can take a saber or something and then it still gains 1,000 because it's all fiend types.
All right.
Next one time when I'm not running, I'll come in.
House resources. Oh no,
Human resources.
Yeah. House resources.
This is so amazing. Like it's such a good plus. It's still good. So you send from Pendulum, Field, or Hand or Grave, I think. DD monsters, 3 of them, and then you can search out 2. So normally, if they're about to Raigeki or something, activate, send, and then you search out a Swirl, Slime, and
saves them. Yeah.
You can also use it for dead stuff in your extra deck as well, like Pendulum monsters.
Yeah.
If your rags
the pendulums.
die. And it's just so good.
Search 2 of DDD monsters.
Contract Laundry. I don't really like this card that much, but it's saved me a few times, so I play it at 1. You can send as many dark contracts you control, and then you gain 1,000 and draw cards equal to the amount you send.
That's really good.
So it can save you if you don't have a Leo, or it can also save you if they go to MST or something like that, I guess. Or you
make them waste the MST.
So it's a backup basically. 2 escape from the dark dimension.
Okay, this is your tech because you banish a lot, don't you?
Yeah, a few people take it. So if I want to send an Oracle from the field to grave and then banish one from my grave as well, and then I can bring it back.
Get Ragnarok.
And then get Ragnarok as well, so I end up with 2 Oracles and Rag.
So you get more monsters.
Yes. I don't normally use this to bring out Slime because Slime's pretty much dead anyway. It's done its purpose. So it's usually just for oracles or anything I banish that's important. Through Swamp King.
So dimension.
I want to play.
Solemn Scolding. Okay.
I'll play 3, but I don't own 3.
Don't you pay a lot of life points for this deck? So this could be
Yeah, but
costly.
you gain it because Rag says so. Rag's combo is like if you have it in your scale and then you special summon an Oracle Dark and then you special summon one with its pendulum effect, then you take 1,000. You gain 2k instead. So you rarely take damage with this deck because you can negate it or you end up gaining it if you play it right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I usually end the game.
Because you heal life points as well.
Yeah, if the game goes well, I normally end on like 13 or 14. In tags, I can get to 25k.
True.
So yeah, I don't really have to pay it. And all your contracts are face up.
They're all face up. This is probably the only face down you play most games. Yeah.
Really said. All you have to do is preemptively activate your contracts because you can activate your contracts and not use their effects anyway. So it doesn't really matter. You can just use the contracts for fodder and then activate Scolding when you're ready. So if you feel like you need to play it, play the contracts early. And it's just really good. It stops monster effects, normal.
It stops pretty much everything, I think.
Everything, as long as you don't own a sack cost.
Yeah.
And the 3k isn't that much because you'll gain it back.
You pretty much gain.
And the one-offs Compulse.
Yeah.
Because some cards just, if I can't get a rag out, which sometimes I can't.
Do you struggle getting rid of cards that can't be destroyed by card effects or battle or whatever,
Yeah, like Kaiju. Oh no, it doesn't stop Kaiju.
Beals.
Anything, yeah. Like Sabers and stuff.
Yeah.
And Vanities. I do get screwed over by this because I play it wrong. I'm notorious, I just can't play Vanities properly.
Don't play it.
Yeah, basically. Because I always get screwed over by the Pendulum monsters.
To be fair, if you get Vanity set up in a big board of DDD fusions and stuff.
And it's pretty easy to like remove your contracts and stuff like that. So you do have good control.
Yeah.
You just need to play it properly, which I don't. Still a good
okay, that's the main deck and stuff. So let's go to the extra.
The MVP is Oracle King, Diarch, or
so you
Dark.
need triple of this.
Yep.
Triple fusion monster.
The continuous effect is if you were to take damage, you gain it instead. And it stacks, so if you have 3 on board and you take a K, then you gain 3. Or you say you have 3 contracts, which is standard, the average number, you will gain 9.
If you have 3 of them out, and you have something that gives you 1k damage,
you gain 3k.
Do you heal, it multiplies it?
Yeah, it multiplies
okay.
It stacks.
That's a solemn...
I believe so.
That's a solemn thingy now.
And it's a continuous effect. I don't think it activates at all, so...
It's continuous,
it gets around, yeah,
so,
it's continuous. And it's a 2/8 and it comes out through... It only requires DDs, not DDDs,
yes.
so you can get it with any slime.
With Swell Slime and Necro...
So, first time I usually start out with 2 of these standard, and it's 5/6 on the board already.
It's pretty big as well, 26, 28. It's really big.
So it's your main card, you'll see this every game.
Okay.
3 Caesar Ragnaroks.
Okay, this one's the Overfusion.
Yep.
It's got a lot of text on it.
It's your boss monster. It's 3/2/3. Basically, if you declare an attack on a monster and they control another monster, you can return a contract or a DD monster to your hand, and then take a monster that isn't the monster that you declared an attack on, basically, and you equip it, and then you gain its original attack. So if they have a low level, if they have say a 1,000 monster and then a 4,000, you attack the 1,000, return a contract to your hand, which doesn't matter. You've used their effects. It's battle phase. You steal the 3,000 or 4,000 and then
you gain the attack. It's just huge. Okay, it's already huge anyway at 3/2, but it wants more attack.
Yeah, it helps get over protection from destruction because you can just steal them instead and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's permanent as well. It keeps it until it dies.
And we can't make this one with just DDs, right?
No, you have to make it with
DDDs.
Which is okay because Swamp King, obviously you can.
You got Leonidas, the Ragnarok guy, and this guy.
Yeah, and you can bring them back with Ragnarok's effect and Return from the Dark Dimension as well.
Oh yeah.
So you really neg like it looks like you're sacrificing cards to fusion, but you're actually not. You just bring them back.
Okay. That's all your fusions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Xyz, rank 4, 2 Caesar.
Wave King Kaiser.
Wave King Caesar. You can during your player's turn, you can detach one from this card, and anything that was destroyed during this turn returns in the end of the battle phase. And you take 1,000.
So it's just it just walks back in time.
Yeah, but you rarely pay the life points because if you have an Oracle on the field and it gets popped,
it comes back and you heal instead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If this gets popped as well, it's a floating effect. It's a field condition.
Yes.
So this comes back as well.
Yeah.
When it's sent from field to grave, you can add a contract. So it'll go to grave, add a contract, and it comes back without any material, but it's still good.
Yeah, you can search Dark Contract from the deck. That's useful, I think.
And if it's dead, then you can go straight into King Tell.
If it's dead.
If it has no materials, you
Oh, okay.
overlay this with it.
Oh,
you don't
okay.
actually play rank 5s, so
You overlay over that dude.
to a DD contract.
All right.
And basically, I rarely actually go into this. I've never went into this really. Basically,
So that's why you just play one, just in case that situation pops up.
Yeah.
And you actually need his card.
and basically, if you take damage, you can make one of their monsters
Lose a K.
lose 1,000 attack. And
Burn them for that damage.
ban them. So it's okay. It's only good because if Caesar has no things on it, so you activate Caesar effect, it dies, comes back. You've got a contract, and then you've got this as well. So it's just a kind of bonus.
Yeah.
Really. That's it. And then the boss Xyz is
Kali Yuga.
Yugioh, which is amazing. I love this card so much. It's
Only one though, because it's really difficult to get this card out.
Yeah, it's
2 level 8s, DDDs, right? Yeah.
I mean,
it's
I make
very
it enough to work, but so it's 2 DDs level 8s, and then anything currently on the field, its effects negated, and basically shuts down the field. And then
Heavy Storm.
you can detach one and pop everything on the field, all your spells, and then you can also detach one and add.
So
a
you
dark
pop your own
contract.
dark contra and get it back. Like
Yeah, you can detach another one that turn and then add it back.
Yeah.
And it's helped me. Yeah, it helps so much because back row is an issue because you have to go kind of in. You can play around stuff, but if you want to go in, this is the top card. I normally make it with if a rag's on the field and something else, I can normal summon a Baphomet, change something else to level 8 and then go into it. So it's not that hard to make, but you rarely make it.
Yeah, but just like play one. But if you can make it, you probably won the game anyway.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Generics.
Rank 7.
Master of Blades. I don't really make this that much because Mirror Force is the only really problem against me. But it's still a good card. It's probably, if you're going to play level 7s, you play this. And Big Eye and Draco Sack, which I don't own, but I'd play them in the deck.
Yeah.
A Felground, level 8. It's Felground, like you can just protect stuff or you can negate anything's effect and stuff like that, and I rarely Xyz these because DDs are just more beneficial.
Yeah, like instead of making a Felground, I'm guessing most of the time you'll make a Kali Yuga most of the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
This is only good at situational, but it's obviously good to have.
It's still a good card though, yeah.
Yeah, and the other 3 were Big Eye, Draco Sack, the rank 7.
Oh, it's not a 15 card extra, so
No.
it's just very theoretical.
You want to play
Draco
Big
Sack.
Eye, Draco Sack, and Flare Metal Dragon.
Yes.
Which
So
is
there's enough room for those 3 cards, I'm guessing.
Yeah. This is 12.
Because isn't Oracle 7? That's why you can rank.
Oracle 7, so you can rank over.
And you've got Perform It to
That's your main one.
make something else, like a little dude, level 7.
Big Eye is definitely the one I make the most.
Oh, okay.
It's just so good because sometimes I just can't get over stuff, and I can't banish them either. It's just difficult for me. So I'll go Big Eye most of the time and just steal them, or Caesar if they have another monster on field.
Okay, that's your DDD combo OTK deck. Tam, anything else you want to say before we go? What do you suggest to the people who want to net deck you?
I want to say thank you to everyone else who played this deck because they're all shit. So when I came in,
The deck was really bad with initial release, right? Until you got more support.
I still think it's a good deck, but when the new stuff comes out, like it's gonna be so.
Yeah, I think
synchro and
I tried it out about a year ago on Yugioh Pro. You got the synchros and stuff.
Yeah, it's
You
gonna be
definitely
really
need those. I don't know why they're not released those to be honest.
They came out after Monarchs, and Monarchs coming out soon. The structure deck, so we'll get.
Oh shit, yeah. So you might be in that structure deck. So hopefully we get more DDD supports in the future.
Yes.
So yes,
And play this deck. It's super
play
fun.
this deck. Okay, that's
Thank you.
DDDs then. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. Cheers.